Mysterious and breathtaking photos that challenge everything we know about time have hit the digital space. One striking image from a 1920s film shows a person holding what looks like a modern cell phone, decades before it existed. Could these clues suggest that time travel is indeed real? What if the past holds secrets that defy our understanding of history? Join us as we explore 18 photos that prove time travel exists. Number 18. A cell phone. In 1928, Charlie Chaplin's film. In Charlie Chaplin's 1928 silent film, The Circus, an unexpected detail caught the attention of modern viewers. A brief clip shows a woman walking past the camera, seemingly holding an object to her ear and talking, an action strikingly similar to using a mobile phone. This curious scene has sparked intense debate and speculation. The first mobile phones weren't invented until the 1970s, nearly 50 years after the film was made. So how could someone in 1928 be using what looks like a cell phone? Adding to the mystery, a similar scene appears in a 1938 video from Massachusetts, showing another woman apparently using a phone-like device. Some theorists suggest these clips are evidence of time travel, with people from the future accidentally revealing their advanced technology in the past. Others propose these might be early experimental communication devices that weren't widely known at the time. Skeptics offer more mundane explanations. The object could be an ear trumpet, a device used by people with hearing impairments before electronic hearing aids became common. It might also be a compact camera or simply a prop used in the film. This phenomenon, known as presentism, occurs when we interpret past events through the lens of our current knowledge and technology. It's a reminder of how our perceptions can be shaped by our modern experiences. Whether it's a time traveler's slip-up or just a curious coincidence, this clip from Chaplin's film continues to fascinate viewers, blending the charm of early cinema with the allure of unsolved mysteries. Number 17. Rudolph Fentz. In June 1950, a curious incident unfolded in Times Square, New York, that has puzzled many. Around 11 at night on a warm summer evening, pedestrians witnessed a man in his 30s dressed in outdated late 19th century clothing. The man seemed disoriented, standing in the middle of the intersection. Tragically, he was struck and killed by a taxi. When officials investigated the accident, they found several unusual items in his pockets. These included a brass token from a bar unknown to even the city's oldest residents, about $70 in old currency, a business card with the name Rudolph Fentz, and an address on 6th Avenue, and a letter from Philadelphia dated June 1876. Surprisingly, all these items appeared well preserved, despite their age. The discovery led to a deeper investigation. Authorities managed to trace Rudolph Fentz's daughter-in-law, who was living in Florida. She revealed that her father-in-law had vanished mysteriously in 1876 at the age of 29. Fentz had gone out for a walk one evening and never returned. Records from that year matched the description of the man who had appeared in Times Square in 1950, including his age, appearance, and clothing. This led many to speculate whether Fentz had somehow traveled through time. The case remains one of the most intriguing stories in the realm of time travel theories. Number 16. The Man from Tor. In July 1954, a strange event unfolded at Tokyo Airport that still puzzles people today. A regular-looking man with a beard showed up at check-in with an unusual passport. The document claimed to be from a country called Tor, which didn't exist on any map. The man, who spoke French and possibly Japanese, insisted that Tor was a real place located between France and Spain. He even pointed to the area on a map where his country should be, but it was labeled as Andorra instead. This led to a standoff between the traveler and Japanese officials. Neither side would back down. The man was certain about his country, while the authorities knew it didn't exist. Eventually, they detained him, suspecting he might be a criminal. To keep an eye on him, The officials put the man in a nearby hotel room with two guards outside, but when they checked on him the next morning, he had vanished without a trace. All his personal documents were gone too, leaving no evidence behind. This bizarre incident has sparked many theories. Some believe the man accidentally crossed from a parallel universe where Tor exists instead of Andorra. Others think he might have been a time traveler who got lost. Number 15. John Titor's Messages from 2036. In November 2000, a mysterious figure named John Titor claims to have traveled from the year 2036 to the present day. According to Titor, he was a soldier from the future sent back in time as part of a top-secret project to retrieve an IBM 5100 computer from 1975. He said this computer was crucial for dealing with future viruses. Titor shared a lot of details about his time machine, including complex algorithms and photos, and he even answered questions from people online about various future events. He claimed that time travel technology had been developed at CERN in Switzerland, but was initially used only for military purposes. Titor's mission, he said, was to ensure the survival of this technology and provide critical information to help with future challenges. Some of Titor's predictions were quite dramatic. He foresaw a mad cow disease epidemic sweeping across the United States, a civil war starting 2004, and the United States being divided into 5 regions by 2015. He also predicted that World War III would begin in 2015. However, many of these forecasts did not come true, including the prediction that the Olympics would take place 2004, which was incorrect. John Titor's posts stopped suddenly in March 2001. He left a final message advising people to carry extra fuel in their cars. Many people believe he might have returned to his own time or lost interest in the past. Despite the lack of concrete evidence supporting his claims, Titor remains a popular figure online, with his story continuing to spark debate. Some people argue that his predictions could have influenced or altered future events. Whether you find his tale fascinating or unlikely, it certainly makes us think about the possibilities of time travel and the future. Number 14. Andrew Basiago. Claims of time travel to Gettysburg. Andrew Basiago, an American lawyer, claims to have experienced time travel as part of a secret United States government project called Pegasus. This project, according to Basiago, was launched during the Cold War to explore time travel technology. The goal was to gain a strategic edge against the Soviet Union in the ongoing arms race. Basiago's story has captivated many due to its extraordinary nature and connection to a mysterious photograph. Basiago asserts that he was sent back to the year 1863 during the American Civil War and was present at the famous Battle of Gettysburg. To support his claim, he points to a historical photograph taken at Gettysburg, which shows a young boy standing and observing the scene. Basiago says this boy is him, caught on camera during his time travel mission. The photo has been examined by enthusiasts and skeptics alike, with some noting similarities between the boy in the image and modern photos of Basiago. Adding to the intrigue, Basiago claims that his father was involved in the same secret government project. He also states that his father passed away in 1968, fueling further speculation about the extent of their involvement in these covert operations. While Basiago's account of time travel is detailed, many remain unconvinced. The authenticity of the Gettysburg photo and the truth behind Project Pegasus is widely debated. Critics argue that the claims lack scientific evidence and defy current understanding of physics, while others remain open to the possibility of government experiments that have not been fully disclosed. Despite the controversy, Basiago's story continues to attract attention, especially due to his background as a lawyer, a profession built on logic and evidence. Whether his claims are fact or fiction, they have sparked widespread curiosity and debate. Number 13. Greta Thunberg, climate activist or time traveler. Greta Thunberg is well known for her impactful role as a climate activist. Born in 2003 in Stockholm,